All I can hear is my son in the background. Oh my goodness, he's so loud. Hey, gotcha. Let me see. I'm trying to adjust my microphone. Why do kids have to yell when they're on these things? He's so loud. Hey, y'all. Good to see everybody. It's gonna be interesting, I think. Has everybody heard about what's going on in court today with Miss Betty? I think probably most of you have. More than likely you have. But hey, everybody coming in. Gotcha says yes, and I am so happy. I've been waiting to hear this a little bit. Hey, Alex. Some of it. No, I had an infusion. Oh, I hope you're feeling okay, Nicole. Nope, you're the person I wanted to tell. She'll spin it and say she won. Well, I don't think that's possible, but she could, I suppose. All right. So we did a stream, a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, on free speech and the limitations of free speech and what you could probably expect from this whole situation. Hey, Connie, Karen's sister. There are limitations to free speech, and clearly Miss Betty did not get the memo on that. She just didn't. My understanding is her attorney tried to go the free speech route, First Amendment route, and that did not work at all. So, birthday candles, whoop whoop. Aw. I have a bunch still to get out. Due to the storms, there were a lot of delays with shipping, a lot. 2 of my suppliers are out that way, and then 1 in Florida. So they've been having a rough time, but we're getting there. A little fuck around and find out on this fine Thursday evening. Yes. That's exactly what this will be. A little fuck around and find out. What just came down on my calendar? Sorry, 1 second. Nothing. Okay. D, yes, I did hear about the press pass. Hey, Ashley, Karma, Pixie, Twin Thing, D. Yes, the printed press pass. Okay, so we're going to talk about a few things, but let's start with Miss Terry Lynn. Miss Terry Lynn was at court today with Betty. She was there, and she does not feel like this was a victory. You know, she feels like there were rights violated. So we're going to get into that a little bit here. Hey, Amethyst. Oh, good. Good, Bodhi. So we're going to play Terry.
Hey, it's not a win.
I need to know if you can hear her. I've got it on mine too. Hold on. Let me mute myself.
Not going to say a whole lot. I'm just going to say it's not a win. This could set the precedence to a lot of things. People need to really pay attention to that right there, because it could.
I agree. It could. And I hope it does. Exactly, Tits McGee. You read my mind, Mr. P. Yes, it is hilarious. It's beyond hilarious. So, the first thing that I have to say to Miss Terry is no, we don't need to be worried, because if you are doing these things the right way, if you're not defaming and harassing people, then we don't have anything to worry about. Okay, so I understand that she thinks this could have consequences well beyond Betty's case, but that in fact is not the truth. Let's keep listening.
A biased county, I'm going to be honest, and it was. I'm not going to talk crap like I could. I'm going to rise above and not talk crappy. But her with Betty and what happened to her today in that courtroom, crazy. And I'm going to tell you, when your First Amendment right is taken and your voice is silenced, that is a sign, guys, a sign of something. So if you think that
The First Amendment does not protect you from slander at all. It does not protect you from harassing. It does not protect you from any of those things. Period. It does not protect you. My niece is calling. Let me mute and answer this. Hold on, and I'll play Miss Terry here.
that was a win and people are celebrating, y'all might not want to celebrate too damn soon, because when they take your voice, you can't speak. That's your freedom of speech that's taken from you. That's your freedom of speech. I don't think anybody wants that taken from them. They don't. So to take that right there from her, to me, is bullshit. Will there be a fund that's going to be set up for her? Absolutely. Yeah, there will be. Pronto. I don't care how you feel, who you like, who you don't like. I don't give a damn. I don't. But if y'all don't think that this is not going to be a precedent set, because that will silence a lot of people. If you think that, that's on y'all. Well, am I happy about what happened? No. I think it's ridiculous. And so whoever's gloating right now, remember, you might not be gloating your damn self too long. Just saying. You might not be gloating that long. It's my amendment. It's my right to my freedom of speech. It's my damned right to my freedom of speech. Absolutely. And I will not be silenced. I won't. A lot of people could start filing. Yeah, a lot of us could. And is this over by a long shot? No. No. No, because it's not over. I mean, this is not over. It's not finished. And hello to all y'all that are coming in. It's not done. If people think this is over by a long shot, it's not. Appeals are what they are. They're called appeals for reasons. This is not the end of that. And by the way, for y'all that don't know, if y'all want to donate, I am going east and I am going to be taking supplies and passing them out. I am. And I'm going to say this, for a judge to say, I'm sorry for your loss. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? I mean, you're sorry for Mr. Rogers' loss. We haven't found this child yet. We haven't found this child. What are you talking about? I'm just going to pull over real quick. I'm so, I mean, this woman is not even probably a $1.05 dripping damn wet. Seriously. But that right there struck me hard. I don't know. I'll say it because it's my opinion. You won't take that from me. His mind was made up beforehand. I'll say it. His mind was already made up. I said it. No, she's not in jail. No, she's not in jail. But was his mind made up? Absolutely, in my opinion, it was. His mind was already made up. That's my feelings. That's my opinion. I have the right to that. You won't take that from me. I'm probably getting... yeah, I'm not listening to anything. I mean, I have to live here, so I'll...
Sorry, I'm on the phone with my niece. So what she's explaining is what went down today. She was at court, and she's explaining what happened with Betty. And the issue with Betty, Terry feels like this was a violation of First Amendment. This is a problem, and it's not a win for anybody. That's basically what she's explaining. But then somebody comes in and asks, so what happened at court? And she will go on to explain exactly what happened.
Yeah. But there's more. I'm going to say a lot more. Yeah, no, he said he had lost a child himself. So that wasn't how, I know what he meant, and I know what he said. I was sitting right there. It's bigger than you think. That it's our rightism. You're damn right it is. That's my whole point right there. Our right to freedom of speech. That's the thing right there. Now, I'm going to say, so there might be more. I mean, hey, there might be more filings. You never know. There were cameras. There were cameras. There were cameras. Yes. Yeah. Yep. And there was some, I guess, gloating that I'm not down with that. I cannot be down with that. And in the mix of all of this, who is lost? Sebastian. Who's the most important? Sebastian. 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 I couldn't. Oh, I came in, I mean, I did too. I came in mad too, because I'm just sitting here going, that's your freedom of speech, guys. But if you, I mean, I live here, I know. But it's not over. And that was what I was going to say. It is not over. It's not over. I've been looking now for 7 months for this child. I mean, who's giving up here? Nobody. Nobody. I know I'm not giving up. See, there's where the problem, there's a lot of things that I've seen that was wrong, that were allowed, and that weren't allowed, and that pisses me off. And I have the right to say that I'm pissed off. I have that right. I agree on that. Oh, me too. But you know what? I'll say this, through the whole thing, she didn't lose a smile. She didn't lose a smile. She did not. She remained calm. She did not. She took the higher road. She did. I will say that, sadly, this is just crazy. My heart hurts for Seth, because he doesn't get a say in this. the fact that he does not get a say in this. Y'all can knock that. If people are in here hating, listen, I don't need that. He didn't get a say, and that's his son. That's his son. To tell somebody that they can't speak about his son is not fair. Does that make sense? Aloha. She should have that right. If he says, hey, that's my son, which, hey, it is his son. I've never sat and just, yeah, if y'all are trolling, y'all trolling the wrong place. Stop your trolling. Hello, Dirty Dot. And I wish I could just be in here smiling and just cut up. I can't. But yes, I was. I was there. I was there. I had to be there, and I was there. But it was not about anybody but them today. Fact. Well, you never know. If she, hey, I'm gonna say this. Carman was there. He was there. He was there. If y'all are in here, to be ugly, just don't do it. Not today. You know, I just wanted to pop on here and let y'all know it's just not over. But in the thick of all this right here, the person, I should say the child, that's Sebastian. He's the one that's getting lost in all this. Hello, country guy. Hello, all y'all. But it's not over by a long shot. Like her or not, I don't care. You know, a lot of people don't like me, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm very much so okay with that. But when your freedom of speech is taken from you, if y'all don't believe for a second, y'all better really listen. Again, I'm going to say this. Listen carefully. It goes for everybody. So if it can happen to one, it can happen to everybody else that's making these remarks and putting things on people's name. Remember that. Because it can majorly happen to the next couple of individuals. You never know. Just saying. Tread lightly on that. But this isn't over. It's not over. Well,
Stepfather of a missing boy just won a legal battle against a YouTuber who's covering the case. It all started when 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers disappeared back on February 26th. A month later, true crime social media influencer Bullhorn Betty began posting videos about the case. In July, Sebastian's mother filed an order of protection against her. The following month, Betty, whose real name is Andra Griffin, was arrested for violating that order. All of that brings us to today. This is Caitlin Quisenberry has more on what was discussed in court and the judge's final ruling on a protection of order for Christopher Proudfoot. Caitlin.
The last time these two parties were in court was in September for 3 different order of protections against the YouTuber Andra Griffin. And today, the judge added Sebastian's stepfather to the growing list of people worried for their safety. The nearly 4-hour hearing started with the reminder of First Amendment rights. Griffin said multiple times on the stand that she never directly contacted Christopher, nor had ever met him. She did, however, state that she would visit his neighborhood to allegedly get a better understanding of the layout and put up flyers of missing Sebastian Rogers. And at one point, she also admitted to going to Christopher's place of work. Christopher also sat on the stand and claimed he felt unsafe with Griffin broadcasting his personal life and private life. The defense aired a 9-minute video showing clips from Griffin's YouTube channel, where she insinuates Christopher knows how to hide a body and may have had something to do with Sebastian's disappearance. To be clear, law enforcement has not said there is any proof of foul play in the case. Seth Rogers, the biological father of Sebastian and an advocate for Griffin, says the judge's decision to rule in favor of the protection order hinders the search for his son.
What I heard today is that you're not allowed to have free speech. You're not allowed to sit there and ask questions, you know, as somebody would say, the hard questions, and get an answer. Those are 4 scared cowards, in my opinion. And if they're going to try to take away one of my voices, they're going to have to get ready for my voice.
I spoke with Christopher after the hearing ended. He did not want to go on camera, but did say that he hopes the focus remains on the search for Sebastian Rogers. And Griffin will be back in court on November 20th for 6 counts of a violation of protection orders. In Gallatin, Caitlin Quisenberry, News 2.
Social advocate
I swear I'm still here. There was another one that I just saw too, and it said, where did it go? Where did it go? That was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Where's Seth in this one? No, it's this one. I didn't play this one, did I? Hold on. Hold on.
Against a YouTuber who's covering that case. This all started when 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers disappeared back in February. A month later, true crime social media influencer known as Bullhorn Betty started posting videos about the Sebastian case. Well, in July, Sebastian's mother filed an order of protection against Betty. Then the following month, Betty, whose real name is Andra Griffin, was arrested, and that was for violating that order. So all of that brings us to today, where News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry is outside the courtroom after the judge ruled in favor of another protection order, and this is for Sebastian's stepdad.
In this temporary order of protection obtained by News 2, Christopher Proudfoot claims that Andra Griffin stalked and harassed him and his family. The defense for Griffin argued for the First Amendment rights of the YouTuber, saying she expresses only her opinion and has covered multiple missing persons cases in a similar matter. Griffin testified several times, saying she never initiated direct contact with Christopher or had ever met him. In response, the prosecution submitted a 9-minute video as evidence of Griffin's prior YouTube videos. In one of the clips, you can see Griffin as she shares her opinion, saying she indicated Sebastian's mom and dad had the knowledge of how to dispose of a body. She added she believes they may have had something to do with Sebastian's disappearance. It is important to note that law enforcement has not said any foul play was involved in the disappearance of Sebastian. Christopher took the stand next, saying he felt threatened by Griffin.
When your client goes to my job, my house, my campsites, yes, that is stalking.
Beyond that you just testified to, have you ever spoken or communicated with Mr. Proudfoot in any form?
No, sir.
Do you recognize him?
Only by interviews on media as well as alternative media.
Are you talking about your interviews or other interviews?
People. I've never met him in person.
After an almost 4-hour hearing, the judge ruled in favor of Christopher Proudfoot's order of protection. At this time, Katie Proudfoot and Sebastian's step-grandparents have all obtained protection orders against the YouTuber. Now, the YouTuber is set to be back in court on November 20th for 6 counts of a protection order violation. In Gallatin, Caitlin Quisenberry, News 2.
Like I said, it's far from over. I just cannot believe the judgment. Basically, I just told you what she cannot do, and that is she can't speak on him, them. So when you take somebody's right to speak away, well, you've taken our voice. You've taken our voice. So be looking for a, she's doing good. Listen, I'm going to say, to be honest, my opinion, that judge was already in a bad mood before when we got there, that judge was in a bad mood already. But that's our freedom of speech. People fought for that. So, if it can happen to one, it can happen to others. No. And this ain't funny to me. This is ridiculous. So be ready. If this is going to be the example and the precedent that's being set, be mindful of that. But I feel like that the way that he come across, he was not nice at all. Completely not nice at all. But in my opinion, I think that there could have been some things that exhibits that could have been put out there. For right now, I won't say what they could have been. But this is not over by a long shot. Now, that will be a fun that will be starting. It'll be a fun that's going to be getting started pronto. I guess you would have had to have been there and his demeanor. If you had been there in his demeanor, you would have known what I'm talking about. You just would have had to have been there. That's all I'm going to say. But this, I think, is going to go further than what y'all think. Hello, sweeties. Now, I just wanted to come on and just talk briefly about it because I do feel like that judge's mind was made up before anything. Facts are facts. She's hanging right in there. She's hanging right in there. I love you, Laura. She's hanging right in there. So, and when Didn't even ask. I don't think if Seth wanted, I mean, the camera people didn't even ask. Okay, let me, hold on. I can't with this. Hold up. Let me help you. Okay. Hold on, because I can't with this here. Yeah, I'm about to time that out. If we're going to keep this shit going, we're going to do this really quick. All right, that's you there. I think I just got it. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to time you on out. Take 5 minutes, whatever. I can't with you right now. So that's just me. I don't think so. No. My heart hurts for him right there. That's what's the yeah, the laughing and the cackling and stuff was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But they never quietened them. Interesting, right? Right. Me, I'm headed east. I'm going to be headed east. I just wanted to hop on real quick. It was God. I'm dumbfounded by all this. But it's not over, number one. Number two, I want people to be mindful. As YouTubers, be mindful of this right here. Exactly, Jennifer. Be mindful of this, please. It sets a precedent right now. If you don't think it, if you think it doesn't, then you're crazy. Because it does. It sets it up for everybody else to get their asses sued. And it does. America is not America anymore. It's when you can take somebody's voice, it's bad. Because it could be any YouTuber. It could. It could be any YouTuber. And like I said, I hate no one. And if y'all want to help donate to the cause, whenever the GoFundMe gets set up, please do. No, I didn't think she was. No. I didn't think that she was at all. So, I'm going to be going and buying some supplies to take, and I've got some things already I'm taking, and I'm headed to East Tennessee. What does it say? I'm looking. You think Betty didn't have more to show? Oh, yeah. I could have. I could have been a witness. I could have. Honest to God, I could have been one. I could have been one. So I think there's going to be a big appeal on this. It's going to be a huge appeal, and I'm going to say I'm praying. I'm praying for the people in Florida. God, they got hit again. East Tennessee, the Carolinas, Georgia. I'm just praying. Yeah. Well, he's got to be found. I will be searching on this ground back here on Saturday. I can't see what's how can you get in touch with me, Lolly? I can give you my email address. It's let's see, Skyla, S-K-Y-L-A. It's Skyla, and then Kaylee, K-A-Y. There you go. Minnie's got it. I could tag it if I don't know if I could tag it. Pin it. I'll pin it at the top. I got it pinned, but I'm heading. Yeah, it's at the top. I'm headed to get my stuff together, and I'm going east. I'm headed east, y'all. So if y'all want to put anything toward that, you're more than welcome to. I'm not gonna beg you to, but people need supplies there. I don't know if she'll be able. I don't know if she's. I don't know. I need to ask about that part. I don't know. Another one? Let's see. Another one? Is that... Jesus. Well, this is awful. I'm not going to stop searching for Sebastian. And no, she's not in jail. There was no reason for her to go to jail. Anybody that, listen, that little thing, she's just $1.05 if that, dripping wet. She's not a harm to anybody. She's not. Another storm? Jesus Christ. Oh, it's gonna happen. She's not a harm. I mean, if I thought that woman was a harm, she's not. And it's gonna be, that stuff is gonna be set up really quickly. Once I have it, I will share it. Once I have it, I will share it. Texas. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm headed east. That's my point, Casey, and he will. There you go, right there. He can.
Sorry for not pausing for 9 million seconds. Yeah, November 20th, she's going to go back to court. So, because, I mean, I'm not talking crazy about Terry Lynn, but I will say that a lot of what this was, I didn't totally understand at first. I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand how some of the people telling the story about what happened in court today are so all over the place. Basically, it's pretty simple. Betty took the stand. Chris took the stand. Chris's order was granted. Also, a restraining order and a protective order in Tennessee are two different things. But his was granted because there is a threat. She did say a machete, a gun. She's stalking him at his job. She drove to Mississippi like a whole lunatic. You're not allowed to do that. She is accusing them of offing their child. Basically, that's what she said several times. She keeps saying it, and she's out of her mind. No, you cannot appeal a protective order. They would have done that today, right? Once the order goes through, the judge has ordered it. There was a basis. There's grounds to do it. I mean, can you get one? I mean, I guess you could argue it, but I've never seen one just canceled. I mean, you can go and try to appeal, but she's seeing the same judge, right? So the same judge that she saw for the other ones, she saw for this one. I'm not saying no, you can't do it under the law. I'm saying no, in this situation, he's already heard the testimony with the Bowersox, with Katie, now with Chris. He ain't overturning none of those. None of it. And yes, I don't know if Terry Lynn has a GoFundMe. She's just saying you could donate if you want to, but they're saying there is going to be a GoFundMe for Betty because they're fighting this till the end. That's what she's saying. Yes, there'll be a GoFundMe. So hold, please.
Do that. Yeah. So I just wanted to hop on and let y'all know it's not over. It's not. But for right now, what does it set? It does set a precedent right now. So people need to be mindful of all of those things when they speak. Because if y'all don't believe me, find out. Thank you, Hatters. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. But yes, we'll be out here searching Saturday. Welcome to F Around and Find Out. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, the freedom of speech, I cannot imagine not only being spoke to like that, and he spoke to everybody like that was in that courtroom. It wasn't kind at all. You know, so for right now, paying their attorney fees, not being able to speak the names, is just ridiculous. Your message, might lose it. Hold on. I'm looking. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. You might have to type it again. I don't see. You might have to redo it, baby, because this chat is going fast. I just wanted to hop on here because I was just, it was just, people can just have, some people just need to have a little bit more class. Just saying, they really do. There was a lack of it. I'm looking for your message, baby. Looking. You got to write it again for me. Where's Summer? Thank you, Miss Lisa. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. I do. He spoke down to a lot of people. It was not nice. He is. I'm looking. My email is under, I tagged it. Seth was in court, yes, and he is the father. My Cash App is $King Kevy. Crap, I don't even know what my Cash App is. Kevie, I think. There's a boy. He gave Sebastian. Okay. Bibbs County, got you. Claudia, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yell at CP. No, he didn't yell at CP. I don't know how any of this happened. I don't. Email me that, please. Find Summer where I can look at that, please. But I do have to go home and get all this together. Bibbs County. I'm gonna look that up. Bibbs County. I can't say anybody was paid off. I can't say any of those things. I can feel it though. I can feel a lot of things. But it's not over. There will be there'll be more to come to this. It's not over. Granny's watching, and why is Granny's watching? Was she there? Let's see. Oh, I don't care. I don't watch any of that. Where's Summer, Alabama, Georgia? I'll look that up. But right now, I'm headed east to help. Yeah, I'm not watching all that. Correct. And we all, we have our pens, and we have our flowers. I believe so, yes. Going east for this time. Thank you, True Fact Maui, son. Thank you. Yes, I mean, it wasn't a win. I mean, nobody won in there. Nobody won. And who got lost? Sebastian. So that's what I have to say. And if that's setting a precedence for every one of us as YouTubers. If that's the outcome, be careful of what you say on here. Be careful then. Every one of you. Even for myself. Think about that. But like I said, it's not over. It's not over yet. Nobody wins. You're correct. Nobody's winning here. Nobody's winning. Okay, I'll look at that, Summer. I will look at that. Yep. So I'm going to go do that because I have to get up and get out of here. But I made sure that I was there. I don't recall that he got yelled at. I missed something. Thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, I don't recall that, so I must have missed something there. But I've heard about that right there, that there's still some road closures. That's why I've got to get on the road. Well, he offered his condolences for the loss of Sebastian. He had lost a child himself, which we haven't found Sebastian. He is lost in all this. Amen. So the search will be on courtroom goes silent. The courtroom was silent except for some cackling. A lot. I'm just going to leave it at that right there. I'm going to do that 511. I forgot about that. All right. Got it. And he said that he had also lost a child himself. And that was interesting words. I don't know. Because at this point, he hasn't been found. If that makes sense. So that was interesting to me. But anyways, yeah. I will. A huge sinkhole. Okra. Okay, I need to watch for that too. Okay. All right. I just wanted to stop, pull over, talk, and just, say that. They can, apparently they can do a lot of things. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Bibbs County. So, I love y'all. You know what? Hold on just a moment. There you go. Okay, that one's been gone. Yeah, because that lady is, trouble. So, with that, I love y'all. We'll be on the ground Saturday. Let's see, I think I got everybody. Yes. Lot lizards, yes. So, and I'm sure somebody will try to just copy away this. I don't care. Whatever. I said what I said. And I said it with class too. And I went in there with the same with class. That's how you're supposed to dress with class. Love y'all, and I will see y'all Saturday, but I probably will show some things as we go. Have a good day. Say some prayers, and it's not over. It's not over. And Betty had great spirits. She did. But if this is the ruling, trust me, y'all, a lot of YouTubers are going down.
Lord Jesus. Put a one in the chat if you're a YouTuber and you feel like your channel, your voice could be in jeopardy due to this ruling, that this set of precedents. Hey, nonsense. I mean, I think that's absurd. It's not going to set any precedents whatsoever. That's not how any of this works. She's crazy. If I understand that they want to make it into a bigger issue than it is, they do. I get it. You know, it makes sense to want to be really dramatic about the whole thing and, you know, whatever. But YouTube is a private platform. Okay. It's private, not bound by First Amendment protections. It's not. There is no free speech on YouTube as a private company. As soon as you sign up for YouTube and agree to the terms of service on YouTube, you give them the right to remove your content, any and all content. And if the judge said these people no longer exist to you, then these people no longer exist to you. And if you violate that, they can take your channel. How did Betty get in this in the first place? Well, she not only stalked them, to leave your home in Florida and drive to Tennessee. That's an act. That's a physical act, right? From what I understand, the judge said something about, you said that you were going there to search for him, and this was about him, but I don't see searching here. I see some type of vendetta, a personal thing against the parents. Well, he's right about that, because I don't see you out there searching. I don't see you in the woods. I don't see you doing any of that. And you live stream all the things. You absolutely 100% would have used it for content if you had done what you say that you're doing. But you're not. And even if you were searching, that still doesn't give you the right to drive by their home, to videotape their home, to go after Chris's dad or parents. You don't have the right to do that, to jump out of a car, to scream in his face, to drive to Horn Lake, Mississippi, to film his trailer or lack thereof of the trailer, to accuse his mother, Sebastian's mother, of being a horrible mother who probably murdered her child. You have none of those rights. Everybody who even knows a minuscule amount of the law has tried to warn you over and over and over and over and over. You don't listen. We just did a live on free speech the other day. Other people have told you you cannot keep doing this. You kept going. It's called fuck around, find out. You fucked around. Now you found out. Now you have to pay their court costs as well. Like, that's how wrong you are in this. You're not just wrong where they're like, well, this isn't good. You're wrong, like, and you're paying their court cost because you're tying up the court's time. Then you wanted to behave like you weren't served properly. And that's why this was going to get thrown out, which we all knew is a lie because you were served. So then the clerk gets up there and tells how you were served. You see, you can't do these things and think that there's no consequences for your actions. There's always a consequence for your actions. And in this case, they're going to be expensive for you. I don't know what kind of PayPal fund is going to be put up for Betty to deal with this. I mean, how long do you feel like a judge is going to allow you to stay in court against the parents of a missing child? That's where you have your damn nerve, ma'am. You've taken this, and his dad, his father, is allowing you to continue with this behavior. And it's pretty screwed up that he's standing behind that. It's really screwed up that he thinks that your behavior in this case is okay. It is not okay at all. And he needs to sit you down and have a conversation with you and say, I get that you have bad feelings against them, but this is making this all much worse. Can we just stop? No, you can't just stop, because now your ego's hurt too. On top of everything else, your ego's hurt. And I get it. You were just talking shit. Literally just talking. You told the judge to kiss your white breaded ass. Like, Miss Ma'am, no, ma'am. Hold on. Oh, Betty, you're something else altogether. I don't think you see things the same way everybody else does. And I mean, you don't have to, but people keep telling you the same shit over and over. You're wrong. You're wrong. Stop doing this. This is not right. Stop doing. You just don't listen. Look at that. I mean, just take a gander at this bullshit here. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's like an every damn minute of the day thing. For how long? First of all, you were late as hell to the case. You were late. Other people were covering it. You were late. You jumped on because it became popular and you saw other people getting views. And so you jumped on it, right? And now look, here we go. My favorite thumbnail ever. It's horrific. I wish they showed the judge this. Look at this right here. Sebastian Rogers. Did Katie Proudfoot do the unthinkable? You know what? I hope this does set a precedence. I hope it sets a precedence for all of the clickbait thumbnails with the most disgusting fucking things written on them. I hope it sets a precedent for the creators who continuously attack one side or the other. If you have a stream and you have an opinion on something, that's one thing. Do you see this? Do you see this? And this is why they were granted those orders. Look at this. This is exploitation. Katie, where's the pickle bag? You see? Katie, where's the pickle bag? You're insinuating. Oh, and this is when you were in Mississippi as well.
Hi, beautiful people of YouTube. It's nice to see you. I am.
Yeah. Is this when she was there? Where was she at this point? Let me see.
Hey guys, it's nice to see you. Sorry. Huh?
I'm just shut my eyes for a little bit.
And I'm like, what in the world is a pickle bag? You guys remember that? I think I even have a pickle bag. I think I even labeled you'll have to go back, do a search on this channel, but I think you guys will actually see a thumbnail that has a pickle bag on it, because it was the first time I'd ever heard of this pickle bag, and we did a live on what pickle bag was, because I didn't know. Now, I would like to know, where are these military pickle bags, not only for Katie, but for Christopher Proudfoot? Where are they? Have they been produced? Because after reviewing this, after speaking to some military families, some military people, it sounds like most military people honor this pickle bag. This pickle bag is very important to them. It's something that they keep, they cherish.
So she just literally pulls this out of her ass. Pulls it out of her ass. Pickle bag. Because maybe somebody could fit in it, right? She even has a subscriber who has a pickle bag have their grandson get in the bag to prove that this could be done. Ma'am. So you are saying that they did something to their kid. Again, this is, how long ago was this one? It looks like summertime, so it's just over. That's 3 months ago. You've been doing this for so long. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Sebastian Rogers, fun fact, the Proudfoots are hiding. Hiding? Hiding where? Hiding exactly where? Hiding. Okay. Oh, Chris Proudfoot and his crane. Really?
Yes. There's a lot of reasons why I do feel that way. And so we are just going to go back to the beginning and kind of walk you guys through everything as we know it. And we are going to touch just a little bit on a few things that has transpired over I'll be fine. And, but allergies are just that. They're allergies. They gunk you up. Lights went off, right?
That I shoved out. It's on a neighbor's camera. Right. There was a car on our road, on my road.
Right.
There was a car. I don't know anything about the car. I don't know. Nobody ever told me what it looked like or anything like that. But there was a car on my road around 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish in the morning.
The rumors, the amount of rumors that have gone around in this damn case. The car, that's a lie. The lights video, also a lie. All of these things. And they just keep going. They just keep pushing and pushing and pushing as if she's got the right to do it because she's on YouTube. YouTube gives you zero protection against any of these things. You sign up and you agree to community standards, even though they don't always enforce them the way that they should on 95% of the bullshit that goes on around here. But look at how long this has been going on. It is your only content. It's the only thing that you talk about. I mean, you have this child's face on a thumbnail with Brian Kohlberger. I didn't even never see that one. It's wild. And people will get on and people will whine and say this is a violation of free speech. Free speech ain't free. It's not. It never has been. You cannot slander people. You cannot harass them. You cannot stalk them. You can't threaten them. You can't do those things. Oh, of course she will. She'll turn to Quentin's case again, even though it's not going to be televised. Or it is going to be televised, actually. Damn it. It wasn't supposed to be. And now I wish it wasn't. Because if anybody, Billy Joe could get a restraining order for her to stop talking about it. Look what she did to them, playing crying baby music outside of the house, knowing that that baby wasn't there. Filthy. Look at, I mean, this is absolutely wild. Oh, Summer, you also did things to them as well, so there's that. Doors locked doors. You're unbelievable. You are unbelievable. I'm so happy the judge saw what he should see, that you have to go back to court, that you're not allowed to talk about these people anymore. And here's the precedence I hope it sets. I hope other parents of kids that you decide to cover see this. I pray that they see this and they know, wait a minute. You mean YouTubers can't just drag my family through the mud anytime they want to? What? There are limitations on the things that they can say? Oh, well, fuck. I didn't know that. Now you know. She is setting a precedence. She's setting a precedence for the YouTubers who suck balls, who keep doing this kind of stuff and keep doing it family after family, case after case, constantly. She's one of them. I'm sorry. She's a person who has crossed the line so many times, and it's wrong. It's completely wrong. Yeah, see, she was doing these. Oh, no, there's Sebastian. Okay. I'm scared of Chris. Son, why? Do you see what I mean? Like, what in the entire world? You're making up stuff. You're making things up. And it's also the things that she's doing are pitting these families against each other. Look at this kind of stuff. And I think Seth has a role in that. It's up to him. She's on his quote unquote team, right? It's his job. It's his son. This is his show, as he said. Well, if this is your show, you need to tell her to sit down and stop. This is so fucking out of control. I think that the judge did the right thing. Oh, look at, for 6 months. You see this one right here? Did mom do it? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Your press pass was printed out. It was printed out. And the press has a responsibility. They're supposed to report with integrity. You do not. And you don't report. You sometimes stream with no pants. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating you for that. I would stream with no pants too. But you can't call yourself a reporter in one breath and then be on a live stream with no pants. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense. That's like crazy town. No. On the hunt. Yeah, what happened to these people that you cared about before in Kingsport? What happened to them? Where'd they go? You don't care about them now. They're gone. She doesn't care. Most of these people don't care. Oh, Elijah. Care about him anymore? What happened to him? Too many to count, right? Why are you only covering the one that gets views, though? You see all these kids? All the way in the bottom here? Too many to count. How can we help? Well, number one, don't harass their families. 2, have a little bit of empathy and realize that their kids are fucking missing or deceased. How about that? How about don't stalk them? Don't jump out of cars yelling at them. Don't use a bullhorn ever again in your life. Don't get their faces printed on your fucking t-shirts. That's a start, maybe. Don't just cover kids' cases that have views. How about covering kids' cases that get no views? How about that? It's a novel idea, I know, but you could fucking try. Maybe, allegedly. Maybe. Oh, look, see? Look. You see, we're going to have a little lesson here. Look down here. 975 views. 1,000 views, right? 800 views. 841, 1,000 views. Oh, 641 views. 667. Nobody cared about Audrey, right? No, she wasn't getting any views. What are we going to do with this? What can we do with this? Nobody cared about any of this. So let's see what they did care about. Oh, wait a minute here. What? Hold on here. No. 3,000. You went back there. Went down to 781. Damn it, all to hell and back. 5,000, 4,000, 5,000. 2, 6, 7, 5. 2. This was not about Sebastian. Under 1,000 views. Damn it. Next day, 5,000. Oh, well, this got views, so I'll give you that. 8,000. Look, bedtime stories, people don't like that. They don't want you reading them to bed. No. 10,000 almost. Look at that. All Micah 1.4. So we go right back to Sebastian. Even Brian Koberger ain't working for you. Jeez Louise. Right back to Sebastian. See? 13,000, 22,000. Breaking. Katie Proudfoot is busted. 22,000 views. Busted what? Busted your ass in court today. That's what she did. Busted nothing. 22,000 people tuned in for you to clickbait them and lie. That's what happened. Nothing. Wow. Neighbor speaks. 10,000 views. This is out of control. I'm so happy that the judge saw through this. Breaking! Sebastian Rogers, a bone connected with human remains. Dun. It was nothing. Let's put Chris naked in a baby diaper. 10,000 views. That'll work. Unbelievable. You got exactly what you deserved today. You learned a lesson. Learned a lesson. No, she doesn't talk about summer. Do you think she cares about summer? She doesn't care about summer. She never did. She never did. She never did. She never did. Because you don't go torture the family if you care about summer or any other kid. Oh, the Eagles landed. Are you the Eagle? I guess. Maybe. 22,000 views. Sebastian Rogers. Oh my God, look what Betty did. So this is about you? Sebastian Rogers, period. OMG, exclamation mark. Look what Bullhorn Betty did. What did you do? Is this where you harassed and drove by their house? Is this right here what got you into so much trouble? I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I did just prove it, asshole.
Oh. What?
Better go through that fucking light. Fuck with me. I don't need violence. I'll capture you on film. Prove it? There it is. Who's following? Who's stalking? Who's harassing? Oh, you wanna come around here? Oh, look who it is. It's Terry Bowersox. Look who just pulled.
Oh, you want to come around here? He's shopping in his he's shopping in his own neighborhood. Oh, you want to come around here? Here comes Bullhorn Dog the Bounty Hunter. Watch how long she's sitting here.
I'm an advocate and an activist and covered by media when I cover these cases. The Constitution.
The lie detector proved that was a lie. You're not covered by media. The Constitution does not give you the right to do this. The Constitution does not allow you to make threats against any citizen or non-citizen. It definitely doesn't give you the right to stalk and harass the families of victims. Definitely not.
Is where I derive my law. Hate channels. Calling law enforcement on Bullhorn Betty for posting flyers. I want that to sink into everybody. I want you guys to pass this around. I want you guys to tell them how disgusting and nasty and horrible and evil they are. You know who is causing all the threats in this community for people searching? Chris and Katie Proudfoots and their cohorts. That, my friend, is who is threatening the people of this community that come in. They threatened me. They threatened me. Oh, Terry Bowersox. Oh, you wanna come around here? Oh, look who it is. It's Terry Bowersox. Look who just pulled up in the same QX80. Coming up, taking my tag plate. Let's turn around on his tag plate. Terry Bowersox. Terry Bowersox, right there. Came up and decided to take my plate on. So you want to know who's harassing who out here? The proof is in the pudding. The Bowersox and the Proudfoots are the ones coming and harassing people. That right there, my friend, is Terry Bowersox. Came by and took a picture. Took a picture. Why are you taking my license plate?
Why are you filming me?
Because you came by me, Mr. Bowersox.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm in a public place.
Yes.
Why are you harassing me and following me? Why are you harassing me and following me when I'm conducting business?
How can I be following you?
You just were in the plaza. You've been following me, sir. You guys have been harassing me and threatening me for 2 days.
Prove it.
I am. Right here, sir. Right here, sir. Prove it? Yeah, I did just prove it, asshole.
Oh my gosh. So I'm on an app through Streamlabs and it never shows me anybody super chatting or members. I am so sorry. I hope at least my mods were saying thank you. Plus I was on a rant. So there's a Queen Bee and a Mary Jane. Thank you so much. And J-Dub's been a member for 31 months. Lord Jesus. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I can't see any of that on this app, which I like much better than StreamYards, but I don't like it very much right now because she was behind him. Yeah. Yeah, the judge saw this. Yep. Yep. The judge. Oh my God. If you are a shrieking weirdo, you are not allowed to cover the cases. That's it. That's all. That's it. And that's all. How about that? Yeah, look. Look who just pulled up. He was shopping. He's food shopping. Who the hell do you think you are? And then you chase him? You done lost your entire mind, ma'am. Look who just pulled up. Like, yeah. It was a really bad idea, Chai. But she doesn't listen. She doesn't listen. Yeah, Seth stormed out of the courthouse. Yep. Yep. He was not a happy Campa today. He is not happy at all. And I can understand why. He has people around him that are absolutely no good for Sebastian. They're not. And for him not to be able to see this, I don't understand it. Here he is. I'll show it again before we... Oh, God, I have that fast. I'm sorry.
A YouTuber who's covering that case. This all started when 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers disappeared back in February. A month later, true crime social media influencer known as Bullhorn Betty started posting videos about the Sebastian case. Well, in July, Sebastian's mother filed an order of protection against Betty. Then the following month, Betty, whose real name is Andra Griffin, was arrested, and that was for violating that order. So all of that brings us to today, where News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry is outside the courtroom after the judge ruled in favor of another protection order, and this is for Sebastian's stepdad.
In this temporary order of protection obtained by News 2, Christopher Proudfoot claims that Andra Griffin stalked and harassed him and his family. The defense for Griffin argued for the First Amendment rights of the YouTuber, saying she expresses only her opinion and has covered multiple missing persons cases in a similar matter. Griffin testified several times, saying she never initiated direct contact with Christopher or had ever met him. In response, the prosecution submitted a 9-minute video as evidence of Griffin's prior YouTube videos. In one of the clips, you can see Griffin as she shares her opinion, saying she indicated Sebastian's mom and dad had the knowledge of how to dispose of a body. She added she believes they may have had something to do with Sebastian's disappearance. It is important to note that law enforcement has not said any foul play was involved in the disappearance of Sebastian. Christopher took the stand next, saying he felt threatened by Griffin.
When your client goes to my job, my house, my campsites, yes, that's stalking.
Beyond that you just testified to, have you ever spoken or communicated with Mr. Proudfoot in any form?
No, sir.
Do you recognize him?
Only by interviews on media as well as alternative media.
Are you talking about your interviews or other
Other
interviews?
people, I've never met him in person.
After an almost 4-hour hearing, the judge ruled in favor of Christopher Proudfoot's order of protection. At this time, Katie Proudfoot and Sebastian's step-grandparents have all obtained protection orders against the YouTuber. Now, the YouTuber is set to be back in court on November 20th for 6 counts of a protection order violation. In Gallatin, Caitlin Quisenberry, News 2.
Well, the mom and stepdad.
Okay, now there's another one. And Seth says they took away free speech today. Thank you so much, Bama. They took away free speech today. Is this it? Let me see. Yeah, this one. All right, let's share this. Let me close these two. I'm still learning how to use this new app. Well, no sound. You guys couldn't hear that? Did you hear that? Shut up. You didn't hear it. Oh, my Lord. Also, share audio. Tell me if you hear this.
Caitlin Quisenberry has more on what was discussed in court and the judge's final ruling on a protection of order for Christopher Proudfoot. Caitlin.
The last time these two parties were in court was in September for 3 different order of protections against the YouTuber Andra Griffin. And today, the judge added Sebastian's stepfather to the growing list of people worried for their safety. The nearly 4-hour hearing started with a reminder of First Amendment rights. Griffin said multiple times on the stand that she never directly contacted Christopher, nor had ever met him. She did, however, state that she would visit his neighborhood to allegedly get a better understanding of the layout and put up flyers of missing Sebastian Rogers. And at one point, she also admitted to going to Christopher's place of work. Christopher also sat on the stand and claimed he felt unsafe with Griffin broadcasting his personal life and private life. The defense aired a 9-minute video showing clips from Griffin's YouTube channel, where she insinuates Christopher knows how to hide a body and may have had something to do with Sebastian's disappearance. To be clear, law enforcement has not said there's any proof of foul play in the case. Seth Rogers, the biological father of Sebastian and an advocate for Griffin, says the judge's decision to rule in favor of the protection order hinders the search for his son.
What I heard today is that you're not allowed to have free speech. You're not allowed to sit there and ask questions, as somebody would say, the hard questions, and get an answer. Those are 4 scared cowards, in my opinion. And if they're going to try to take away one of my voices, they're going to have to get ready for my voice.
Whoa. So what's that mean? Remy, you, ma'am. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. So he's saying that Betty's one of his voices. So he clearly approves of this. 100% approves of it. Hey there. Yeah. Yep. Seth's about to be in court too. I think Betty braided his hair. Stop. I can't. I cannot. I'm guessing it's one of our clip channels, or maybe even, they may have even put it together themselves of just various clips that they've seen, which is very, very smart of them. And I'm glad that they did that. I know, Marie. It's difficult, though. It is difficult. Exactly. That voice calls his son defective. It's awful. It's awful. But my understanding is that that judge was all about his business today. And I am very appreciative that he was, because it's about time. Oh, absolutely, Michelle. Yep. Yeah, pretty. I guess he forgets that he sent Sandy's too to try to take people's voices away. I will say, though, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So there are people who don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't know how to cover a case. They don't know how to talk to people. And I mean, you can send a C&D, but then you have to, you really need to be able to follow that up. Anybody can send a C&D, right? So, and thank you so much, Queen Bee. I don't know if you were here earlier, but the app I was on, I did not have it turned on to show me all the different things. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, we do try to seek truth over here. Sometimes we get it wrong too, but what we don't have is craziness where you just keep on with the bullshit and threatening parents and accusing them of putting their kids in pickle bags. For Christ's sakes, this is ridiculous. Renee, you're going to have to rewind because I am about to end this. We've been 1 hour, 26 minutes. And I've got to go take Tommy out, of course. I think Nonsense said she was going to go live. I know that Burnt Toast was reading something, and I think it's Thursday, right? So, no, I did not. Oh, boy. Let's see. Hold on. What did Dog post on X? I can hardly wait. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, really? Really? Who do these people think they are? Do they actually think they're above the law? You're not. You're not. Like, it's loading. Hold on. Dog Nation. Stand down and stand by. The fuse has been lit. Then, I guess Joseph Lesniak posted something, and they want to punch the skunk in the booty again. So we're doing booty punches, you know. Okay. We wing pilots are ready to plow the road. You're awesome. Is Nick okay? Oh boy. A judge today took away constitutional rights of an American, freedom of speech and press. Absolutely, a judge did not. A precedent to all YouTubers, Facebook, TikTok, X, and all forums. How will this affect news stations and newspapers? Step 1 took place today. It happened in Florida as well. A YouTuber was denied his constitutional rights of speech and even driving on a public road that was shared with a woman who got a PO against him as the... What? Oh my God. He took it to federal court. That court said that the judge in the lower court abused his position and the YouTuber's rights were restored. The judge was reprimanded and removed. People don't sit by and allow this to happen. This is what communist countries do. Removing a basic human constitutional right should not be used as punishment. No judge should be doing it. The judge today even mentioned he had lost his own son in May. Was he even in the right frame of mind to be a judge in this case? He should have recused himself as it involved a child. The adults that brought this legal action were not afraid for their life while one of their children were visiting, but only afterwards. Does that make sense? Take heed, people. Not everyone was right. Not everyone was wrong, but it is wrong to take away rights that were afforded by being Americans. Many men and women fought for these rights. Some gave all. My heart breaks to think it may have been in vain. It was not in vain. You are allowed free speech. You absolutely are allowed to discuss and talk about cases with humanity, decency, respect, empathy for the families who are dealing with this. You are not a detective. You are not a news person. You're not a private investigator. You're not law enforcement. You're not an attorney. You're not allowed to go around and say that people may have off their child to tens of thousands of people. That is not covered under our Constitution. Absolutely, it is not. And the law will tell you so. Jade for justice, I guess. I mean, that's bizarre. You can... What? So I guess the fuse has been lit and he's, busy selling clothing. But either way. Let's see. Wow. This is unbelievable. Poor Sebastian. Literally, poor Sebastian, dude. Yeah, you can't. You cannot. She's not a media source. This is not a media issue. You can't just print a press pass and think you have credentials that people actually learn. They go to school, they have a trade, they do these things. Where's your proof that you've earned the credentials? Where's the media that you're working for? It's not free press. So who are you working for? Who credentialed you? Show us where your journalism comes from. Show us the body of your work in journalism. Don't point us to a YouTube channel because my son's 10. He has a YouTube channel. What does that make him? A professional gamer? No, it doesn't. You can't just say you are whatever you say you are. You're not. You're not. If that's the case, I am the best true crime YouTuber who ever was on the planet. Period. Prove me wrong. I said I was. So I am. Now what? Now nothing, because it's a lie. You can't just say these things and make it true. You can't insinuate because Katie was in the military. She's MMA, trained MMA fighter who has a pickle bag that she reveres and maybe put her son in it because you don't know where it is. Well, you've never been in her fucking house. Why would you know where it is? You're literally making stuff up. You're literally. Somebody next door could go missing and I could say, well, they used to have a shed in their backyard. It's not there now. I bet they put their missing kid in it. You can't say those things. You can't. I am whatever you say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Well, if you're Betty, you would say you are, but you're really not. Right? If you're Betty, you'd say you are, but you really ain't. Oh, cuckoo lady. No, I am, because I have a laminated piece of paper that reads Jen Lou is the best true crimer that ever crimed. I think we all need a pass. Do you want me to make us passes? Do I need to make us one? I mean, hang on. I mean, I'm pretty quick with things, like super fast. No, I have to because I'm an asshole. Here we go. It's literally going to take 2 seconds. Hold on. Okay, add my text right here. All right. All right. This is going to look fucking professional, bro. You just wait 2 seconds and I'm going to show you how professional it's going to look. And you're going to be like, can you please do one for me? Sure, I can. Oh, all right. Here we go. I am making this on the fly, so leave me be. Press. Done, bro. Look at that. Oh my God. Becky, look at my butt. Here we go. Download this real quick. That was fast. Easy. No problem. Oh my goodness. I have issues. I don't know why I do the things that I do, but we're here and I'm going to do it. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Look, I got her a better badge than she even had, bro. Look, okay. You ready? You're about to see it, friends. Now remember, I just did this in like 10 seconds, so don't judge me. All right? Boom. Here we go. About to see it. It's loading. Please hold. I have issues too. Me too. It's really sad. Boom. What? 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 Now what? Print that out. It has a barcode. Who's going to even deny that? They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's true. It has a barcode right there. Does yours have a barcode, Betty? Probably not. Probably not. You can scan that. I don't know where you're going to get in, but you can if you wanted to. Eva, Tracy. Actually, Eva. Underground super sleuth of the Underground Origin Gang. Oh, we all need them. We all need them. Watermark that shit. I know. Twist it right. Imagine she's going to be like, oh, that actually looks good. I could just get rid of this pot. And all right, I'm losing my mind. I'm fucking delirious. Okay, I love you guys so much. And I'm leaving now. Go watch something fun. I don't know. Drink some water. Do something with your life. Don't be a Betty.